Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing more KSP. So Orion did I don't know when it was, I think it was 2 years ago, did a flight on a Delta 4 Heavy. So I recreated that in Kerbal Space Program. I will have this vehicle in the description so you can download it and fly it for yourself. So the Delta 5 is basically any Delta 5 you would build in Kerbal Space Program. I mean Delta 4, I'm sorry. So the launch abort tower does work, so you can use it. But as you can see, there are no Kerbals here. The reason I don't have any Kerbals is because the real one didn't actually have any people. It was just a demo, so I have a control pod controlling it. Yeah, it accelerates a lot faster than normal. Well, most sockets, I guess. You can throttle down a little. Yeah, also, the demo mission did not have solar panels, as I could tell, so I did not include those. Yeah, also I'm gonna do all the stuff that I saw in the flight in about the right place. So you can see how I didn't actually start with that much fuel. It's because these tanks hold so much, and Kerbal Space Program isn't the most realistic game when it comes to fuel, so I decided to not do that much. Let's keep tilting. And it's about time to separate. A second. And you can see it was starting to get hot because it's accelerating. We shouldn't accelerate that much now, so we can throttle fully up since we've ejected those boosters. And we don't have that much fuel left in this stage. I'm just gonna burn like this. We want to aim for an altitude of about 70. Yeah, so it's out. Now we want to aim prograde and do that. So we need 75. Okay, so now once I get a little farther away from that, I'm going to eject the fairings covering the service module. One thing that I found really cool about the mission is that it wasn't enclosed, the whole thing wasn't enclosed in fairing. Let's eject that. I don't know why it just flagged it. So I like how it wasn't actually fully enclosed in the fairing like most stuff is. It was just like on the outside and adapted to it, so that's one thing I really like. Let's jettison the launch abort tower, and you can see it takes the shroud with it. So let's turn the lights on just so we can keep an eye on that. Okay, so now let's wait until we get to this position, then we're gonna fire up the engine and circularize. So the engine isn't that powerful, so you want to do it start firing about 30 seconds before you get to it. We're already on plane. I think that's the launch abort system. No, that's the launch abort system. That might be the stage, or maybe fairings. I don't know. Okay. Yes. So we have to pull up because we didn't do it early enough. You can it's not that it's... I'm thinking about maybe adding an extra powerful engine, but it's fine, I think. Actually, I don't know. So you can see how we have its signal strength. Yeah, it doesn't actually have an antenna, but it just does it, because that's how it works. You can see how we're still not actually in an orbit. Usually that's like the quickest part of any mission, but it takes a little while on this. Yeah, our heat shield has full ablator because since I had so much weight, I didn't really bother cutting any, so I just kept it at full ablator. Yeah, let's start angling down again. And we can probably just go full prograde at this point. So we're almost there. And oh, sorry I don't have face cam. I wasn't really patient enough to set it up. So I decided just to do it without face cam for today. Tell me if you want it back, or if you don't like it. Yep, that's a pretty good orbit. And notice how it's still in orbit and it doesn't have the solar panels. So one thing I am going to do, I'm going to fire up the engine once I get back here, because it's going to do a full orbit. No, it already did a full orbit, the actual one to test systems. Sorry. So once we're on course. Oh, this satellite, I think, is from my Electron video. You can go check that out. So once we're about here, we want to fire up our engines for the thing. So now we want to fire up the engine. So we want to get it like on an orbit like this, so it's going to re-enter on the light side. Yeah, it takes a long time to burn this engine, so I'll cut to when it stops burning. Actually, I'll let it wait for a little bit. You can see how there's actually no right size for this part, and I didn't want to use another fairing because I just had one there, so I just used this. This is the fairing from the Delta 5. I didn't want to remove it because I haven't actually saved the Delta 5, so I just did it like that. You can see the center upper stage. I think it has 2 engines. I'm not sure. I think there is a variant with one. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm back. So we just finished the burn. It took about a max, I would say a couple minutes, like 3 max. Not that long, but for a video, waiting through isn't that interesting. So you can see we only have 150 meters per second left. In reality, if we went to like Muzz, we would have a lot more, but I emptied all the stuff out because like this is empty. I emptied all them because it took too long to burn. So yeah. So you can see we're going to go here, and then we're going to burn just teensy tiny bit to get our periapsis into the atmosphere. So we can time warp until we get to the right spot. As we go high, we can time warp faster. And stop. So we're still a little while away. And we can just, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be good enough. And you can see our periapsis is going down. We want it about at 20, I would say. You could do it a little lower, but I like 20. So once we do that, we can keep the things. Oh yeah, it's down there. So we're gonna come on the light side. So you want to keep it retrograde or not? You could keep it prograde for a more cinematic shot, I guess. I'm gonna do that. Since we don't have any Kerbals, we don't really get to view it. That's one thing. Let's get it on the light side. Okay, so once we do that, we can wait until we get closer, and then we can slow it down. Okay, so we're going to point this retrograde, and once we enter about 70, we want to, no, not 70, once we get to 8,000, not 8,000, you know what I mean. Is it 8,000? No, it's not 8,000. I think it's 80,000 maybe. Yeah, 80,000. Once you get to 80,000, we want to disconnect right there. And the reason we disconnect is because we don't want to go down with that, because bad things happen. So we might get to witness some fireworks once the flames start. So you can see now we're entering the hot part. This isn't as good drag, so you can see it's actually has more drag, but it's going to experience a lot more heat, so that's probably going to blow up. And we're going to enter the atmosphere. And you can see that we're getting heat warnings. It's not really it's stuff on the inside, I think, but it's not really anything. It might be the capsule. It's not really anything important since it's not actually going to the top. Yeah, you can see how we have this. This was the thing that disconnected the launch abort tower. So once you get close to the ground, heat shield stops going like that. I didn't land on water. The real one landed on water, but I couldn't time it good enough, so we're just gonna land on land. Kerbin spins a lot more than other planets, so it's really hard to time it. It's more of, unless you want to spend your time timing it, the easiest way is to just guess. And half the time, a little more than half the time you get it correct, half the time you don't. So let's deploy a parachute. You can see that they are not actually near the top like I wanted them to be. The reason why that is because if they're at the top for some reason, because of the fairings, even though we ejected them such a long time ago, it still says that it's obstructed. So yeah, that's one problem. You can see debris going kaboom. And now we're just going to glide down and do a nice pan around of it. And lag spikes. So it takes a little while because parachutes in this game just take a while. I don't know why. And we are, I forgot what man, we're at the ground. And now I'll show the launch abort system. Okay guys, we're back. As you can see, the rocket's on the pad, and you can see how the fan's on. I really like how it looks because of the launch tower. So the launch abort system is the simple launch abort system that any crew rocket has. Just fires like that, then you eject and deploy parachutes. The reason they're at the bottom is because it doesn't work if they're not. And we're going slow enough to hit the ground nice. So, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. And tell me what rocket I should recreate next. Bye!